We're with Coach Gundy as the Cowboys get ready for the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. You know, Saturday was the 20th time you'd rallied from 12 points down or more to win since you've been head coach. I was thinking back on this. When you think about those rallies, Justin Blackmon at A&M in 2011, James Washington at Tech in 2015, Marcell Aitman at Iowa State one year, Brendan Presley, big part of what happened Saturday. Seems like when you make those rallies, your stars shine big. That's no accident, I guess, is it?
Well, we should get the ball to the players that have the most experience and give us the best chance to score points, as you know. The interesting side of it, it's been some of those wins. It's been the defense playing better than what people expected them to late in the game. Like what happened out here Saturday. Our defense played much better in the fourth quarter and overtime. But in most cases, there's a couple things that we've always thought about and or I've always shared with the staff is during a time like we were in Saturday, you know, Tom Osborne always said that if you're looking to change or make it better, you need an eraser and not a pencil, because you need to get rid of some of the stuff you've done and get real simple, which means run the plays you're really good at. And that's what we've tried to follow, that philosophy. And then with our staff, it's so difficult, in my opinion, for them to not be stubborn and hard-headed and understand and realize that these guys had a better scheme than us. So I'm not going to beat my head against the wall and just try to prove them wrong. I'm going to make adjustments. And that's what happened to us Saturday. In the second quarter, we should have made adjustments, and we didn't. And at halftime, we did make the adjustments, and we played much better.
Yeah, it's interesting you bring that up, because I'm wondering these first two games and even the last three games of last year, the run game dynamics were different. You didn't hit the big chunk plays in the run game, and you brought out the gap scheme during the year last year, 4 games in roughly. Are teams playing you differently than maybe what they did, say, mid-year last year?
They've got a lot of video from last year. During the middle of the season when we went to more of a pistol formation with Ollie and a gap scheme concept, teams have 2 days to prepare for the game, Tuesday and Wednesday. You can't make a lot of adjustments. You can just try to match up. But the teams we're playing this year have watched all of the last 8 games that we played on video, and so they've made some pre-season, off-season adjustments, and that's where we have to counter on both sides of the ball.
Do you have to look at your pass rush differently without Colin Oliver?
Well, it's different. I mean, as we talked about, you can't replace Colin.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't. He's been such an impact player in a lot of areas for 4 years and never gets fatigued in games. And you just have faith in a crucial situation that he's going to get a sack. But Obi's come in and played way better than I thought he would with an extended play number, which of plus 60 plays. We'll have to evaluate our team in this next game with our 4-man rush concept and see where we're at. If we're not up to par, then we have to find ways to solve those issues. So maybe you drop 8 sometimes, more pressure, but we'll have to look and see where we're at.
Were you surprised at how successful your blitzing was last week?
Not a lot, because we are fast at the linebacker spot. That is one of the strengths of our defense. I think we're better with our twist and pass rush concepts in that situation with our down guys. That combination allows us to be more of a threat.
What gets your attention about Tulsa?
Their quarterback's a good player. He can really throw it. They always have a couple skill guys that make plays, and they will play their best game, in my opinion, against us. The people in Tulsa will be very excited for the game. But it starts with being able to stop their quarterback. He throws a really nice ball.
We'll talk about the Tulsa game, have highlights of it when we see you next week on our show. Thanks for watching.